most mind-blowing animal transformation. Prepare to be amazed by the incredible transformations animals undergo in size, weight, and diet. From astonishing weight gains to dramatic dietary shifts, the animal kingdom is full of fascinating changes. These transformations not only highlight the resilience and adaptability of animals, but also their extraordinary survival strategies. A caterpillar can increase its weight by 1,000 times before becoming a butterfly. This transformation is one of nature's most remarkable feats. The caterpillar spends its early life voraciously eating leaves, fueling its rapid growth. Eventually, it undergoes metamorphosis, emerging as a delicate, nectar-sipping butterfly. Tadpoles grow legs and lose their tails as they transform into frogs. This change is accompanied by a dramatic shift in diet. As tadpoles, they primarily consume algae, but as they mature into frogs, they start feeding on insects. This metamorphosis signifies a complete lifestyle and dietary overhaul. Bears can lose up to 30% of their body weight during hibernation, eating almost nothing. This period of dormancy is crucial for their survival during winter months. Prior to hibernation, bears eat extensively, building up fat reserves. These reserves sustain them through the long, food-scarce winter. Salmon can double their body weight as they migrate from freshwater to the ocean. This incredible growth is fueled by their transition from eating freshwater insects to a more protein-rich diet in the ocean. The journey is grueling, but it prepares them for the next stage of their life cycle. Baby elephants are born weighing about 250 pounds and can grow to a massive 14,000 pounds. Initially dependent on their mother's milk, they gradually shift to a diet of vegetation. This growth represents an incredible transformation in both size and dietary habits, essential for survival in their natural habitat. A blue whale calf is born weighing about 3 tons and gains an astonishing 200 pounds a day from its mother's nutrient-rich milk. This rapid growth is crucial for its survival in the vast and often harsh ocean environment, preparing it for a life of tremendous size and strength. Baby koalas, known as joeys, have a unique method of transitioning from milk to solid food. They consume their mother's feces, which helps them digest eucalyptus leaves. This unusual dietary shift is a vital part of their development, allowing them to thrive on a diet toxic to most animals. Butterflies undergo one of the most dramatic transformations in the animal kingdom. Starting as leaf-munching caterpillars, they metamorphose into nectar-sipping adults. This change in feeding habits is essential for their role in pollination and demonstrates the remarkable adaptability of these delicate creatures. Penguin chicks can double their weight within a week by consuming regurgitated food from their parents. This rapid growth phase is vital for their survival in the harsh, frigid environment. The nutrient-rich diet provided by their parents ensures they develop the necessary fat and feathers to withstand cold temperatures. Penguin chicks experience a rapid growth spurt, doubling their weight within a week. They rely heavily on regurgitated food provided by their parents. This nutrient-rich diet is essential for their development, enabling them to build the strength needed to survive in the harsh Antarctic environment. Polar bear cubs are born weighing just over a pound, but grow rapidly thanks to their mother's high-fat milk. This milk provides the essential nutrients and energy they need to thrive in the Arctic's extreme conditions. Within months, They transform into robust young bears, ready to explore their icy world. Crocodiles undergo a remarkable growth journey, starting as 10-inch hatchlings. They initially feed on insects, but as they grow, their diet shifts to larger prey. This dietary change fuels their transformation into formidable predators, eventually reaching lengths of up to 20 feet. Sea turtle hatchlings begin their lives at just a few ounces, but their diet transitions from jellyfish to seagrass as they grow. This shift supports their astonishing growth, eventually reaching hundreds of pounds. Their journey from tiny hatchlings to majestic sea creatures is a testament to nature's wonders. Kangaroo joeys are born the size of a jelly bean, yet they grow significantly while residing in their mother's pouch. Feeding on milk initially, they gradually transition to grass as they mature. This transformation showcases the adaptability and resilience of these iconic Australian marsupials. Wolf pups are born blind and deaf, relying entirely on their mother for nourishment and protection. Rapidly gaining weight, they start exploring their surroundings within a few weeks. As they grow, they learn essential hunting skills from their pack, transitioning from milk to solid food, which includes small prey. Octopus hatchlings begin life as tiny as a grain of rice, floating in the ocean currents. Initially feeding on plankton, they grow rapidly, eventually hunting larger prey like crustaceans and fish. Their impressive growth and adaptability showcase the remarkable transformations that occur in the marine environment. Eagles spend their early days in the nest, dependent on their parents for regurgitated food. As they grow, their bodies develop the strength and skills needed for flight. Gradually, they shift from being fed to hunting on their own, capturing fish and small mammals with their powerful talons. Bear cubs enter the world weighing about a pound and rely on their mother's rich milk to grow. As they develop, they start foraging for berries, insects, and eventually fish. Their rapid growth and dietary changes are crucial for preparing them to survive independently in the wild. Lion cubs start as small, vulnerable creatures, entirely dependent on their mother's milk. As they grow, they begin to explore their surroundings and participate in hunts led by the pride. This transition from milk to meat is essential for developing the strength and skills needed to become formidable predators. Giraffe calves, towering at 6 feet at birth, thrive on their mother's milk before gradually introducing leaves into their diet. This remarkable growth supports their future as majestic giants of the savanna. The transition from milk to vegetation ensures they develop strong necks and legs, essential for reaching treetop foliage. Panda cubs begin life as tiny, pink newborns, completely dependent on their mothers. As they grow, their diet shifts to bamboo, which makes up the majority of their adult intake. This specialized diet helps them develop the strength and digestive capability to thrive in their natural habitat. Shark pups, born ready to fend for themselves, quickly double in size. Their initial nutrition from the yolk sac transitions to actively hunting fish. This rapid growth and diet shift are crucial for survival in the competitive marine environment, ensuring they mature into formidable ocean predators. Komodo dragon hatchlings, starting at a mere 12 inches, undergo a dramatic transformation as they grow to 10 feet. Initially eating insects, they soon tackle larger prey. This diet change is vital for their growth, equipping them with the strength needed dominate the food chain in their ecosystem. Hyena cubs experience rapid growth, transitioning from their mother's milk to scavenging meat. This dietary shift is essential for developing the robust digestive system and social skills necessary for survival. As they mature, they become efficient hunters and scavengers, crucial for the balance of their savanna habitats. Elephant seal pups experience astonishing growth, gaining up to 10 pounds daily. This rapid weight increase is fueled by their mother's high-fat milk, essential for survival in harsh marine environments. Within weeks, these once small pups become robust and resilient, ready to face the challenges of life in the ocean. Red fox kits are born tiny and helpless, relying entirely on their mother's milk. As they grow, they quickly transition to solid food, learning to hunt small animals and insects. This diet shift supports their rapid development, preparing them to become agile and resourceful predators in the wild. Cheetah cubs, initially dependent on their mother's milk, grow at a remarkable pace. They soon begin to practice hunting skills, transitioning to a meat-based diet. This critical period of learning and physical development equips them with the speed and agility needed to thrive as apex predators on the savanna. Alligator hatchlings emerge from their eggs, measuring just a few inches. Their diet begins with small insects and gradually shifts to larger prey as they grow. This dietary evolution supports their development into formidable reptiles, capable of taking down much larger animals as they mature. Gorilla infants start life nourished by their mother's milk. As they grow, their diet expands to include fruits and leaves. This transition supports their physical growth and cognitive development, enabling them to become strong and intelligent members of their social groups in the dense forests. Swan cygnets start life as small, fluffy hatchlings, relying on their parents for warmth and food. They grow rapidly, transitioning from a diet of insects and small aquatic creatures to consuming aquatic plants. This dietary shift supports their growth into large, elegant swans, capable of graceful flight and strong swimming. Ostrich chicks hatch with a weight of just a few pounds, but grow astonishingly fast. Initially, feeding on insects, they soon incorporate plants into their diet. This rapid growth supports their transformation into towering birds, known for their powerful legs and impressive running speed, making them the giants of the bird world. Jaguar cubs are born small and vulnerable, dependent on their mother's milk. As they grow, they quickly transition to eating meat, learning to hunt under their mother's watchful eye. This crucial period of growth and learning enables them to become the powerful, stealthy predators that rule their jungle territories. Leopard cubs enter the world blind and entirely dependent on their mother. They grow rapidly on a diet of rich milk before gradually learning to hunt and fend for themselves. Their early diet and growth spurts prepare them for a life of solitary hunting, where stealth and strength are key. Moose calves are born weighing around 25 pounds, but their growth is rapid and impressive. Initially nourished by their mother's milk, they soon begin to consume various plants. This plant-rich diet fuels their transformation into massive, majestic creatures, capable of thriving in their forest and tundra habitats. Bald eagle eaglets undergo an astounding transformation during their first few months of life. They start as tiny, fragile hatchlings, weighing just a few ounces. As they grow, Their diet shifts from regurgitated food provided by their parents to hunting fish on their own. This change marks their journey to becoming majestic predators. Flamingo chicks experience a unique dietary shift as well. Initially, they consume crop milk, a nutrient-rich secretion from their parents. As they mature, they transition to filter feeding on algae and small aquatic organisms. This dietary change supports their rapid growth and the development of their distinctive pink plumage. Hippo calves are born weighing around 100 pounds, but they experience significant growth in a short period. Initially dependent on their mother's milk, they gradually transition to eating grass. This shift in diet allows them to gain the necessary weight and strength to thrive in their aquatic and terrestrial environments. Snow leopard cubs are born small and vulnerable, relying heavily on their mother's milk for nourishment. As they grow, they begin to accompany their mother on hunting expeditions, learning to stalk and capture large prey. This transition from milk to hunting is critical for their survival in the harsh mountain regions. The incredible transformations these animals undergo are nothing short of awe-inspiring. From diet shifts to dramatic changes in size and weight, each species has its unique journey. Did these transformations blow your mind? Hit like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends to spread the amazement. From the moment they hatch, pelican chicks undergo a remarkable transformation. Initially fed regurgitated fish by their parents, they quickly grow and develop the skills needed to catch their own prey. Their diet evolves from small fish to larger catches, mirroring their rapid physical growth and increasing independence. The life cycle of a monarch butterfly is a fascinating journey of transformation. Starting as tiny eggs, they hatch into caterpillars that voraciously consume milkweed leaves. After forming a chrysalis, they emerge as stunning butterflies, shifting their diet from leaves to nectar, showcasing nature's incredible adaptability and beauty. Fox cubs are born blind and rely entirely on their mother's milk. As they grow, they start to explore their surroundings and gradually transition to a diet of small mammals and insects. This dietary shift is crucial for their development into skilled hunters, capable of surviving independently in the wild. Born in the cold, harsh conditions of the Arctic, seal pups initially depend on their mother's rich milk for sustenance. As they grow, they learn to hunt for fish and other marine life, developing the skills necessary to thrive in their icy habitat and continue the cycle of life. The journey of flamingo chicks from hatchlings to majestic adults is mesmerizing. They start by consuming nutrient-rich crop milk provided by their parents. As they grow, their diet shifts to algae and small aquatic organisms, which they filter feed using their specialized beaks, highlighting their unique adaptation to their environment. The snow leopard, an elusive and majestic creature, undergoes astonishing growth. Born blind and helpless, cubs rely solely on their mother's milk. As they grow, they transition to hunting small prey. Eventually, they develop the skills and strength to take down larger animals, becoming formidable predators in their mountainous habitats. Flamingo chicks start life nourished by their parents' crop milk, a nutrient-rich secretion. As they mature, their diet shifts dramatically. They learn to filter feed, using their specialized beaks to sift through mud and water for algae and small crustaceans. This dietary change supports their rapid growth and vibrant plumage. Hippopotamus calves, born in the water, initially depend on their mother's milk for sustenance. As they grow, they begin to graze on grasses, which will become their primary food source. This transition supports their significant weight gain, allowing them to reach several tons and thrive in their aquatic environments. Snow leopard cubs, born in remote, rocky terrains, start life with a diet of their mother's milk. As they grow, they transition to eating meat. Their mother teaches them to hunt, honing their skills on smaller prey before progressing to larger animals. This development ensures their survival in harsh conditions. Flamingo chicks grow rapidly, initially fed with crop milk by their parents. As they mature, they master the art of filter feeding. Using their unique beaks, they sift through water to consume algae and tiny organisms. This dietary shift is crucial for their growth and the development of their iconic pink feathers. Elephant calves, born weighing around 250 pounds, undergo a tremendous growth journey. These young giants rapidly increase in size, maturing into adults that can weigh up to 14,000 pounds. Their diet transitions from their mother's milk to a variety of vegetation, including leaves, bark, and fruit. Octopus hatchlings start life as tiny creatures no larger than a grain of rice. As they grow, they transition from a plankton-based diet to hunting larger prey like crabs and fish. This incredible growth and dietary shift enable them to become the masterful predators of the ocean. Giraffe calves, standing 6 feet tall at birth, experience rapid growth. Initially dependent on their mother's milk, they soon begin to consume leaves from tall trees. This dietary change supports their development into towering adults, capable of reaching up to 18 feet in height. Snow leopard cubs, born blind and helpless, quickly gain strength and size. Initially nourished by their mother's milk, they gradually transition to a diet of meat. This shift is crucial as they learn to hunt and become the powerful predators of the mountainous regions they inhabit. Flamingo chicks start their lives consuming crop milk produced by their parents. This unique nourishment helps them grow until they can filter feed on algae and small aquatic organisms. Their diet and plumage transformation from gray to vibrant pink make them one of nature's most striking birds. The transformation of sea turtles is truly remarkable. Hatchlings, starting at just a few ounces, embark on a perilous journey from their nests to the ocean. Initially feeding on jellyfish, they grow significantly, eventually shifting their diet to seagrass as they mature into majestic creatures weighing hundreds of pounds. Kangaroo joeys, born the size of a jelly bean, undergo a dramatic transformation within their mother's pouch. They rely on their mother's milk for sustenance and grow rapidly. As they develop, they gradually transition to eating grass, eventually emerging from the pouch as independent, hopping marsupials. Wolf pups experience a rapid and fascinating growth journey. Born blind and deaf, they initially depend on their mother's milk. As they grow, they gain weight quickly and start learning essential survival skills. Eventually, these once helpless pups become skilled hunters, contributing to the pack's strength and cohesion. Octopus hatchlings, minuscule at birth, start their lives feeding on plankton. As they grow, their diet evolves to include crustaceans and small fish. This dietary shift supports their rapid growth, transforming them from tiny, rice-sized creatures into intelligent, agile predators with remarkable problem-solving abilities. eagles begin life as fragile, lightweight chicks dependent on their parents for food. Fed regurgitated meals, they grow swiftly, gaining strength and size. As they mature, they transition from relying on their parents to becoming proficient hunters, ready to soar the skies in search of prey. Red fox kits, born blind and helpless, grow swiftly under the watchful eyes of their parents. Starting on a diet of their mother's milk, they soon venture out to explore and learn to hunt small animals and insects. These curious kits quickly develop the skills necessary for survival in the wild. Cheetah cubs, known for their rapid growth, begin their lives entirely dependent on their mother. Initially nourished by milk, they gradually learn the art of hunting. With their mother's guidance, they transition to a meat-based diet, honing their speed and agility to become formidable predators. Alligator hatchlings emerge from their eggs as tiny, vulnerable creatures. They start by feeding on insects and small aquatic animals. As they grow, their diet expands to include larger prey. These young alligators rapidly increase in size, developing the strength and hunting prowess typical of their species. Gorilla infants spend their early months clinging to their mothers, relying on milk for sustenance. As they grow, they begin to explore their environment and sample a variety of fruits and leaves. These curious infants quickly learn to forage, gaining the knowledge needed to thrive in their lush forest homes. Swan cygnets, starting life as fluffy, gray hatchlings, grow under the protection of their parents. Initially fed insects and small aquatic creatures, they soon shift to a diet rich in aquatic plants. With each passing day, these graceful birds develop the skills necessary for their elegant, water-bound lives. Owls undergo amazing transformations, from fluffy chicks to skilled nocturnal hunters. As they grow, their diet shifts from insects and small rodents fed by their parents to independently hunting larger prey. This change in diet is crucial for their development and survival in various habitats around the world. Peacock chicks are born without the dazzling tail feathers that their species is famed for. Initially, they rely on a diet of insects and small plants. As they mature, their diet diversifies to include seeds, fruits, and small creatures, which helps them develop their stunning plumage. Kangaroo rats are born tiny and helpless, depending on their mother's milk for nourishment. As they grow, they transition to a diet of seeds and vegetation. This dietary change allows them to thrive in arid environments where water is scarce, showcasing their remarkable adaptability. Platypus hatchlings start off feeding on their mother's milk, which is secreted through specialized mammary glands. As they grow, they shift to a diet consisting mainly of aquatic invertebrates. This transition is essential for their development into proficient swimmers and hunters in their freshwater habitats. Swan cygnets are born covered in soft down and initially dine on insects and small aquatic organisms. As they grow, they gradually transition to a diet of aquatic plants. This shift not only supports their growth, but also prepares them for the dietary habits they will follow as adults. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell notification so you won't miss another video.